Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hello everyone. My name is Abdul Karim alias from University Science Malaysia. Welcome to the fourth part of this module engaging learners for an effective online session. In the previous video, I talked about the design aspect and also how do you structure your online session, live synchronous online session to using the so-called 70-20-10 model, and how do you divide 1 hour live online session into 5 segments like this. So please refer to the third part of this video if you want to learn more about structuring the online session. And then from there, let's talk about the next one. How do you design your online course in such a way in order to make sure we have all the good elements of or the best practices for good, excellent online course. So it's all about this, what we call the framework or the model for online course design. So Maya Angelou, I like to start with a quote here. Maya Angelou said, "I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." So how you made them feel is all about the emotion, about the emotion, how the students feel, the experience, the learning experience, that they would, uh, you know, they would experience throughout the online course. These are very important. So that's why we need to look at what kind of model that we can use here. So the quote here succinctly summarizes the essence of any good learning experience, be it traditional face-to-face or online. So how do you design effective, memorable learning experiences for the online environment that are meaningful and impactful? So the master key is to boils down to getting the students engaged. It's all about engagement. So what's the meaning of engagement? So there are many models we can use. In this module, I want to focus on one model here, and this model is called community of inquiry. Any online practitioners or any educators who want to be competent teaching online, they must know about this model and they must learn how to apply this model in their course design, community of inquiry or COI. And this model has been widely accepted and deployed by many online facilitators with subtle modification to suit the learning context of the course. So apart from community of inquiry, actually there are several other framework or model that we can use when we design our online course. So there's an activity here. If you can try it out, we just go to www.menti.com and this is the code, or you can go straight here and straight away click here and submit. So the question is, are you familiar or at least aware of the following frameworks for learners engagement, especially in the online course? These are some of the selected popular model. Of course, the top one is community of inquiry, and there is a Gilly Salomon's 5-stage model, which is quite popular, and I quite like it as well. And this two model by Curtis Bong, prominent online educators, R2D2 model and Tech Variety, and the other one is Absorb, Do, Connect by Horton, William Horton. So these are the 5 model. Which one are you aware of this model, or how familiar, or which one is the most familiar? You can answer here, and we will see the response here. Yeah. So feel free to give your response here as an activity. And as you can see here, while you are going through this module, you can see I have embedded some activities here. And of course, you are doing this asynchronously, because when you are watching this video, I'm not there to to guide you or to interact with you directly. So you can see, and please observe, all the elements that I have in this module, which I'm trying to demonstrate how you would design your own online course. These are the description of these 5 models here. So the community of inquiry. This is perhaps the best known and most researched approach to designing learning experiences for the online learning, for online environment. So we are doing actually a research-based model, meaning that there's a lot of research that have shown that this model is very useful. It represents a process of creating a deep and meaningful learning experience using the collaborative constructivist principles through the development of 3 independent elements: social, cognitive, and teaching presence. So we will dive into this model to learn more and see how we can apply this in our own online course design. The second one, which I would also recommend you to have a look, is Gilly Salmon 5-stage model, devised by Gilly Salmon. This provides a framework or scaffold for a structured and paced program of so-called activities. Yeah, the 5-stage model offers essential support and development to learners at each stage as they build up experience and expertise in learning online. So you can learn further. There's a link here. You can watch the video that explains more about the Gilly Salmon 5-stage model. This one, the R2D2 model, stand for Read, Reflect, Display, and Do, by Bong and Zhang here. It is a highly practical framework for addressing diverse online learners' needs. This was explained in more detail in this book, published in 2008 by Bong and Zhang, Empowering Online Learning, 100 plus activities for reading, reflecting, displaying, and doing. I have a copy of this book, which I bought from Amazon, and I would recommend also, if you can get this book, because in this book you have 100 plus activities that you can use in the context of your own online. You can pick and choose. Otherwise, you can have a general idea by downloading this paper to get some idea about what this model is about. Curtis Bong also, and Koo here, has another model called Tech Variety, and the authors have been very generous to provide the book. This is a very comprehensive book called Adding Some Tech Variety, which you can download using the link here in PDF. And in this book, they also have listed 100 plus activities for motivating and retaining learners online. So if you are, you want to get ideas of what kind of activities that can really engage the student and motivate the students and retain their attention, download this book and just pick and choose the activities that are relevant for your own course in your own context. Another model is called Absorb, Do, Connect by William Horton, another big name in online education or e-learning. You can also see whether you can adopt and adapt some of the ideas from this model. So there you are, 5 model, research-based framework or model, which you can use for your online course. In my module here, I will focus on community of inquiry, which is the first one here. And the reason being, this is the most popular model that have been used by educators in open distance learning, ODL, and for any online course design, online educators, this is the model that you must know and must learn and understand how you can apply that in your course design. So in the next video, I'm going to dive in on this model, community of inquiry, and look in more details the elements and how we can apply that in our course design to achieve the students' engagement, effective students' engagement in our online course. So I'll see you in the next video to learn more about community of inquiry. See you.